Hello everybody, this is Kathy at the Haunted Hill House in Mineral Wells, Texas. This is our guest from last night. This was their first haunted location, and we were here to celebrate Andrew's birthday last night. We had a very interesting start of the night last night. I'm going to start by showing you. You guys were all here, and I was telling you the instructions on the home. I was explaining to you that the coffee pot is already preloaded, and all you have to do is hit the on button and it'll begin making you coffee. At that time, while I was sitting over here, one of you guys had stated that the coffee pot had just started making itself. And this is not a voice-activated coffee pot or anything like that. And I kept not believing you guys. You're like, no, it's literally dripping. So we went through the cameras and we caught it going on. Now, this has happened on 2 occasions where I've come in and the guest said that something had made them coffee. This is the first time I actually witnessed this. After I show this, we're going to go through and you're going to see all the awesome, crazy things that occurred with them last night, and they've got the video footage to show it. So right here, we're going to show the coffee pot and then we'll interview the guests. As you can see, we are all sitting at the table right here. So I'm going to zoom in to show you, there was orbs and things interfering with the pot, touching the pot before this light goes on. The light's going to appear right here. That indicates that the coffee pot is on, and it happens in about approximately 30 seconds. But I'm just going to show you. You can see one of the guest hats right there. We're all sitting at the table. No one is near the coffee pot. This is at the time when I state that the coffee pot, to just hit the button and it'll start brewing. That I already have water and coffee in the filter whenever they're ready for coffee to hit the button. And it should go on any second. You'll see the light. There it goes. You see the light just came on, that light right there? That indicates that the coffee is brewing. It is not on a timer. There is no way for me to preset a timer or make it come on exactly at the time I said when the coffee pot, push the button for it to come on. I'm going to zoom out, and you can see we're all over here. No one has touched it. See, the light is on. Before this occurs, we witnessed several orbs and different things going over light anomalies towards that coffee pot. Did you see that one right there, guys, that just went by? You rewind it a little bit. Let me go back and zoom. And I'll fast forward a little bit. But when we were in live motion, we witnessed several like light orbs and things around that coffee pot before it came on. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and get to our guests and let them tell what happened and show their footage. So we'll start with you. This was your first time to a haunted location. Yeah. And you stayed with us at Haunted Hill House here in Mineral Wells, Texas. What did you experience last night that you can recall?
I don't have any footage, but I heard multiple growls near me. And sometimes I felt like somebody was possibly tugging on the back of my jacket.
Okay. And what location of the house was that in? Do you remember?
The growl was in one of the rooms on the bottom floor, and then the tugging was on the top floor. Okay.
All right. Thank you so much for your testimony about what you experienced here, and thank you for staying with us. And then you did you have some footage?
I do have some footage.
Okay. Tell us what you experienced.
So we went into Toby's room a couple times, and the doll in there kept coming on multiple times. I was the only one to get it to make Toby interact with it, and this is the footage I got for it.
So you were the only one that could get the doll. Everyone would ask the doll to go off, and it only would go off with you. Yes. Okay. So let me see that footage then.
Toby, if you're here, do it again. Guys, you have to touch that thing to get it to go off.
Okay, so what you're saying is our rocking horse doll that was upstairs, when you would ask it to go off, it would go off, but it wouldn't do that for anyone else other than you.
Right, and after I tell them to turn on the light here, turn on the flashlight, I ask him to do it again, and you can hear him growl, and I say, do it again, and he growls and turns it back on.
Okay, so we're going to hear the growl. Was that it?
Do it again. You see that nobody's over there touching this, right?
Okay, so we heard the growl right before it came on again. Okay. And you witnessed growls, and anything else that you witnessed?
We were in the Axe room, and I was laying on the bed, and I had the, what's that thing? The Sonic, the amplifier?
The Necrophonics, was it an app?
No.
It's the bowl.
The bowl.
No.
No.
Okay.
No. I'll show you. It was this one. I had this one.
Oh, okay. That's the Bionic Ear.
Yeah.
You had a Bionic Ear, and what occurred?
And I heard kill him while I was laying on the bed.
In the Axe room with your own ears.
Yeah, with my own ears. And then I had goosebumps twice in the room while laying on the bed. I had one go by, and I was like, oh, okay. And then happened right again.
And how did you react when you heard kill them or kill him?
Started talking, nothing happened. We had the REM.
The REM pod, okay?
We had a REM pod on the floor, tried to get it to interact, nothing happened there.
Okay.
But I did feel that and heard that with my own ears.
Okay, all right, thank you. And did you have any experiences yourself?
Yeah, when we were downstairs during the tour, while I was sitting in the scratch room, I didn't hear Toby talk, but someone was playing with behind my ear.
Okay.
I felt that quite a few times while you were, giving the tour. And then I also, a couple times felt a tug on my sweatshirt. I don't have any footage of that, though.
Okay, well, I believe you. All right, so we're going to go ahead and move on to you. You had some crazy things happen.
Yeah.
You were hearing them all night. They were getting at you.
Yeah, ever since the first time, when we first walked in the house and we started talking and walking through the rooms, I was hearing certain things, and then I heard a couple growls and a couple different other things. But later on, I was hearing growls in different rooms all night long. I got the same feeling as he did in the Axe room. Like my hair stood up at the same time because he asked me, and I said, yeah. I said, my hair's standing up and I feel weird. But the best, well, not the best, but the craziest thing that happened to me was upstairs after he was directing the rocking horse to go on and off. We were leaving the room, and as we were leaving the room to move to the next room, I was the last one out the door, and I was in the threshold of the door, and it felt like a dog or something, like pushed against my leg and rubbed against my leg like a dog was trying to get out of the room, and I was standing in the door, if you know what that feels like.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what it felt like.
And do you have the footage? I think
Yeah.
Sonny got the footage that he sent you of you pushing through and running out.
see it.
We have a light reflection right there. So can you move the phone over closer this way so we can try to get out of the light reflection? Okay, go ahead and play if you can.
Here, yeah, have him do it.
So this is the footage of you pushing through the guys and trying to get out of there.
Right,
All right.
right on.
And that was right after you felt the dog,
Yeah.
spirit of the dog brush through your leg.
Mm-hmm.
And he's trying to get out of there and pushing past the guys.
Yeah.
All right. And did you experience anything else that you can remember?
Just all the sounds that I heard, all the noises. Pretty much every time I heard something, Sonny would send the EVP to us, or he would send us that he caught an EVP, and it was right at the time where I heard it.
No,
And these guys, they knew, they didn't hear it. Most of the time I did,
You
But
would hear
then-
them with your
but
own ears, yes.
I was hearing them. These two weren't, but then Sonny was catching it on his end and sending us the clip. And I was like, I told you I heard something right there.
Yeah. There was one he sent, I was telling you guys about, I'm burning. Do you guys remember that? And it was talking about Toby.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
That's when
That's the clip.
that is when we went up, us three, early this morning, and I was walking up the stairs saying Toby, 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 making ourselves known, and
You got
we
the
didn't
clip?
hear it, but EVP caught it.
Oh, he's got
It
And-
said I'm burning, and then we walked into Toby's room, and we got an EVP saying badasses.
Yeah, so the ghost called you guys badasses. Well, I think you are because this is your first haunted location and you lasted throughout the night. You guys are actually badasses. You didn't run. You were hesitant and moved quickly, but you didn't run like we've got videos of a lot of people running and falling down the stairs. So
Right.
I give you guys credit. You are badasses. And it was your birthday. Did you enjoy your birthday last night?
I did. It was awesome. Like everything was working. We were catching a lot of different things, hearing a lot of different things. Definitely worth it.
Thank you. And did you have anything you can recall that you want to share with anybody?
So I would say, like, other than just hearing little things behind me all the time, or again with his video, him being the only one to get Toby to react to him, I thought that was amazing. Also with when we were playing poker with Willie there.
Yeah, I
and
forgot about
the
that.
The best part is I was taking his chips and we caught it on EVP. He called me a punk.
Oh, because you took his chips?
Yeah, I was taking his chips. I thought that was
And a
great.
nerd.
He did call me a nerd too.
He called you a punk and a nerd, and what was that? That was EVPs.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, so that's awesome, and it wasn't with equipment, it was actual EVPs of him speaking to you, calling you a punk for stealing his poker chips.
Yeah.
Awesome, well thank you for spending your birthday with us at the Haunted Hill House, and then I'm going to zoom back so I can interview the last person. Go ahead, do you have anything you would like to share with us?
The only thing that I experienced last night was with Sunny, and we were walking to go upstairs, and we both heard the little girl behind us, and we both decided to look around to see if anybody else heard it, but it was only me and Sunny.
Upstairs by the Phasma box.
Yeah, that's neat. Sometimes only certain people hear things, and other people don't. It was only meant for you to hear that. Thank you for sharing that. And I remember y'all talking this morning about hearing someone scream.
Yeah.
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 Yes.
That we were just all sitting here, kind of just waiting for you guys to show up. Cleaned up, got all our stuff, and we're just sitting in here in the kitchen and drinking our coffees and whatever. And he was standing about where Sonny was at, maybe this way a little bit, in front of the sink, and we all heard her scream. And he looked. We all looked at him, and then we all looked and looked at each other and was like, "Did y'all hear that?" And there was no
electronics equipment
upstairs going on, no equipment, nothing like that. It was just a pure sound out of the house.
Wow. Well, that's awesome. So I wanted to say thank you guys for staying with the Haunted Hill House last night. Do you guys feel the house is haunted?
Oh, for
Oh,
sure.
definitely. Oh, definitely.
For sure, and we'll for sure be back.
Oh, thank you. We appreciate you guys really for staying and doing this interview to let people know your experiences and, that nobody got hurt or anything like that. You might have been a little bit on edge. This was your first visit, but you actually enjoyed the experiences you had and are willing to come back. Thank you. And if anybody's interested, we're at hauntedhillhouse.com. You can find all the information that you're requesting on that site. And this is the Haunted Hill House in Mineral Wells, Texas. Thank you for following us and watching us. And you could go visit our website for additional information. And thank you to our guests that stayed the night and shared their birthday with us. Thank you.